Oh yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, you are listening to 100.9 FM. This is KWTN, the Big Voice Radio. And you are listening to the Big Voice Sports Talk Show. This is a special episode, long awaited and anticipated episode of the Big Voice Sports Talk Show. This is your host, Coach Q. And once again,
You already know who's in the house.
Who's in the house? B-Luv is in the house, ladies and gentlemen. Hey, B-Luv.
What's up?
Hey, man, I love coming in on a day off to come and do any kind of special episode of the sports show. Because, you know, if we have a special episode, there must be something going on, right?
For sure. But first things first, what's a day off?
Oh, yeah, that's right. Huh? In the sports world, what's a day off?
That's
Not bad, bro.
That's right.
I'm trying to enjoy it some time at the house. Hey, but ladies and gentlemen, we have a special guest in the house tonight. You guys heard him before a few months back, and he is back with some really good news. We have one of our very own, Carlos Trinidad Snake, is in the house. Carlos, say what's up to the listeners.
Hey, what's up, everybody?
What's up? Hey, Carlos, how you been, man?
I've been great, just working hard and getting ready.
Working hard and getting ready. Hey, B-Luv, the last time we had Carlos on here, you know, he was getting ready for a fight, but it wasn't the fight that he was waiting for.
Yep.
It was kind of like one of those, since I gotta wait, I might as well fight, you know, kind of fights, you know. And he fought a real tough dude who had a lot of experience in fighting and everything. And man, he come through. I think you guys went down to the fight.
Yeah.
We went down to the fight, you know. And man, it was great, man. And Carlos come out victorious. He kind of messed the guy's job a little bit, you know, and really enjoyed it. And then Carlos, you know, he's back here in Winnebago today to do an interview with us to let us know what's going on now, you know.
Yeah.
And so Carlos, you come up to Winnebago. You know, you've been training. You've been living and training in Omaha. That's about an hour and a half away, you know, from the homelands, you know, and you know, me and B-Luv, and there's a lot of not just bare knuckle, but with boxing and MMA, all the fighting, you know, all the kind of gladiator type stuff, you know. We try to follow all those and watch those. When we can get to do a watch party like at over at Wombly's house or something like that, we'll get over there and have a big old party over there watching it. But hey, so you got some news for us about this big fight coming up, and I want you to go ahead and let us know about your fight. And I know the people that are watching on Facebook and stuff are going to be able to see the promos that are up on the screen. But I want you to go ahead and tell us about your fight, your big day coming up.
Yeah, I don't want to correct you, but
Yeah,
so I've
correct me.
actually had I fought in May of last year. I headlined a bare knuckle event in Omaha. I broke the dude's jaw in the first round, and since then I fought again in November, and I fought out in Montana in Billings.
Oh,
and
yeah, that's right.
Oh yeah.
So I did end up winning by TKO in the third round on that one as well. And then since then, I've just been working hard because I knew I was going to get this title shot next. So I just wanted to stay on top of the game. I was ready at any moment for the call. So I'm really excited for this next one.
Yeah.
The next one obviously is for the championship out in Dubai.
So how do you feel about that, though?
I feel grateful. You know, I'm excited. I've never been anywhere. I haven't had to stamp my passport. You know, so
Yeah,
I'm like,
yeah.
man, out in Dubai, that's gonna be awesome, man. I'm super excited. Like I said, super grateful for the opportunity, and I'm gonna go out there and put on a great show.
Yeah.
So is that going to be? Obviously, it's going to be pay-per-view, or are they gonna air it somewhere back home so we can see it?
I think it'll be on the DAZN boxing app. So if you
Okay,
have DAZN,
I asked Quincy the other day, our Coach Q here. I asked him the other day, I was like, because everybody was talking about, oh, we should have a watch party, or we should see if the big boys put it down on the screen downtown. You know, just going all kinds of these ideas, and we start thinking, well, geez, what's the time difference?
Yeah.
You know, you guys might be getting a fight, and it might be going on at 1, 3 in the morning, 5 in the morning,
Yeah.
so noon. Who knows? You know.
Do you know that part? I know that's probably not on your mind right now. But
I'm really not sure about it. I know it's like a 10-hour time difference though, so I do expect it to be super early here in the morning sometime.
Okay.
Like I think possibly like 5 a.m. around there.
Man.
That's what I'm saying. Like
yeah,
I
that's
think,
still gonna be huge though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know,
it's
Still gonna be huge.
People will be waking up
wake
for
up
that.
early.
Yeah.
But I'm just, like I said, super excited for the opportunity. I'm getting ready for it. The guy's definitely, he's the champion. He's a champion for a reason. I'm definitely not taking him lightly. I've been working super hard. I did a couple camps out in Vegas, and I'm going right back.
Yeah.
And from there, I'll probably go to Denver with a couple of my other friends, and just get ready. Like I said, I'm doing everything I can to come back with that world title.
Man, I mean, for me, it's exciting. I'm not even fighting, you know. I mean, I'm looking at the promo up here, right here. It says day 1, April 4th, and it says Trout versus Trinidad Snake for the welterweight championship. Bro, when I seen that, I had to start like sharing that right away, because there's a lot of, I mean, not just the people in our family, but community members in here, and friends of the family, and then, you know, spread out. Our families live in, like, in Omaha and Sioux City, you know, and they're all spreading that same kind of love, and so there's gonna be a lot of people watching this fight.
We was actually what we talked about right before we aired. We were actually at Uncle Ana's wake. They were at a dinner. He was doing their lunch or something, and then Quince was sitting there, and then they must have been talking, or we were in between people standing up talking, and Quince just kind of waved his phone at me real quick, and he kind of said, "Carlos got his shot." So what? And then so I looked at it, and then sure as heck, seen that. So everybody got fired. Next thing you know, we just started sharing it with that, showing everybody and stuff. So that whole fam on that side was excited.
Then that was like the perfect time for the news to get like that, because the Snake Clan was all in one building. Everybody in one building. So I'm sure everybody got that promo on their phones too. So I know it's exciting over here, just as exciting as it was for you.
Yeah.
But hey, so I got a question that we don't even hardly talk about this when you come on. But so how does your family feel? How's your wife and your kids? You know, they got to be excited for you too, man.
Yeah, super excited. Like I said, they're just. So it's a moment I've been working for since like 10 years ago, and it's a lot of investment, and it's definitely a journey. You know, you got to put a lot into it. It isn't something that happens overnight. So
Sure.
It's just super grateful, like I said, for the opportunity to go out there, perform, and just make sure I put my name in history. You know, and like world champion.
That's right.
Yeah. And so I know. When you was on here before, you talked about, you know, your sparring partners, your buddies that, you know, work in the gym with you and stuff. You got more people along on this road with you?
I just take my brother Blaine Richards with me everywhere I go.
Blaine?
He's like I said, he's my number one training partner. My brother, my coach, obviously Dan Molina, but mainly it's either my brother Gabriel or my brother Blaine Richards. We do everything together.
That's good. And then I'm sure that along the way, because earlier you were saying you've been doing a lot of traveling. You've been hitting a lot of the big cities, you know, cities you've never been to before, and so you're meeting a lot of cool people out there. You meeting former fighters that, you know, give you some advice on this, advice on that, or you just kind of do it solo? I'm kind of asking.
No, I'm sorry. I was trying to process that question.
I'm kind of asking because, you know, you say he was on LA, right?
Yeah.
And you just enjoying the time out there. But,
Yeah.
But I was just speaking of LA. I was kind of thinking how Kobe Bryant, you know, when he got done playing ball, he started mentoring younger basketball players and stuff like that. And I was thinking maybe since you're a young cat that maybe you ran into some older dudes along the way that got some words of wisdom for you, you know.
I don't think they necessarily have to be older. You know, I think everybody has something that you can learn from. You know,
Yeah.
I don't feel like I'm like the oldest person, but I feel like I could definitely teach somebody something. You know?
Yeah.
I do have like a little class of beginners that I teach. I'm a coach back home in Omaha, and man, I love being a coach. You know, I love doing it. I love how the guys look up to me, and that's another thing. A reason why I go out there and perform. You know, I got to show these guys that what I show them works, and you know, just put a little bit of belief in them. You know, so confidence for them to keep going and growing. You know, so
Yeah. You can get your boys in there.
I'm sorry.
You can get your boys in there when they're old enough. Or you kidding?
Whatever. Whatever he wants to do. You know, I said I'm not. This is something that I'm doing. You know, it's not.
Yeah.
It's not something I pressure him to do. It's everybody got their own path. Yeah.
I see. Oh, go.
Do you when you bring Gabe when he comes to the gym with you, do you guys spar stand up? Because I know he's a different kind of fighter.
Yeah.
Isn't he? I mean, like
Gabe's his own person, man. You know, I don't. I feel like a lot of people, you know, if they bring me up or if they bring my brother up, they have to bring me up.
Sure.
And it's like my brother's a great fighter. He surpassed me in stuff that I can't even do. He's a purple belt in jiu-jitsu. I'm still a blue belt. I've been a blue belt for like years, and my brother has come in. So I've been training MMA for about like 11, 12 years, 10, somewhere up there. But my brother's come in within 2 years and 3 years and just surpassed me on the ground game. He's just
on the ground game.
He's just so efficient and technical, and like I said, he's when he goes in there, I don't go in the gym with my brother. My brother goes in there by himself, does his own thing. Like I said, he's his own person. He's a good fighter. He trains. He has a way different style, but he's a super hard puncher. He's definitely dangerous, and we definitely spar super hard rounds, and it's a fun time.
So so my next is kind of leading up to my next question is like, so do you? Because I know when it comes to the mixed martial arts, there's your stand-up game, your ground game. So do you help him with his stand-up game and his striking and stuff like that? And then when you guys do you guys wear like boxing gloves? I know you guys don't knuckle up, for real, because it's just sparring and stuff. So
no, for sure. We just have like little puffies on, or we have like regular boxing gloves. But yeah, we definitely. Like I said, he knows more than me for the ground, so if I have a question, I can definitely go to him, ask him.
Sure.
And striking, he's always like I said, I teach basic striking for the gym, so if he's having trouble on anything, he definitely comes to me, and that's what you're supposed to do as a, big brother,
Heck yeah. So when you're out there competing, did you ever almost get the urge when you're standing up boxing and you guys get tied up, or like with your opponents, do you ever have the urge of going down grabbing a leg or doing something like bone wrestling or something? Did that ever happen?
No. In my last fight, actually, the dude, he like bounced off the ropes. He kind of like shot in on my legs, and I threw him to the ground. I don't know what that is. Like, I guess maybe if you're hurt, you just kind of forget and you just go for stuff. But I've never been in that position to where I can say that I've had to go for like a double leg.
I mean, like if you train all that different kind of fighting, it seemed like I don't know, it just seemed like if you got, if you maybe got stuck once, and then it'll kind of make you lose your train of thought, where you're like, man, I'm going to go get this dude now.
For sure, like I said. But I've never personally been in that situation where I've had to been like, oh, I've been getting pieced up or something. And I got to like duck under, So for the most part, I'm the one controlling.
Oh, heck yeah.
I got a certain style, certain place where I like to be. So for the most part, the fight is always mine.
That's what's up. Your shows already, because you're what, undefeated? What are you, 8-0?
6-0.
6-0.
No.
We missed that one in Montana. How did we miss
No,
that?
you know what? I remember I had to do all kind of stuff to my TV to get that one.
I didn't see that one, and I guess I didn't even remember. I don't think I remember. Well, the last one you fought down in Omaha, we made our way down there, but man, I was just getting off my deathbed. I was about ready. I was sitting there just like going through some health issues back then, but I still made it down there. I couldn't even holler around. I'm trying to holler around about kill over in that damn chair.
So we had to get that app, the
zone. Yeah.
We had to get that one, and then since your last fight, we've been watching bare knuckle every time it comes up now. Some of that stuff's just gruesome.
So
man.
I think it'll be on the same one. You just gotta wake up super early, and I can't even confirm that. Like I said, the closer we get to there, I'll definitely try to keep everybody updated.
Oh,
make sure.
Yeah, definitely. Hey, hey, let's talk about this. Your opponent then, this guy Austin Trout. Let's talk about him. I got the little Google machine pulled up right here, and it talks about him being a WBA world champion. And it talks about let's see, he's been fighting. Oh, he's 39 years old. Kind of older guy compared to you, but like you said,
that's still a spring chicken compared to us.
Yeah, and I'm trying to look for his record. Do you know what his record is in bare knuckle?
He's 3-0.
3-0. So we got two undefeated fighters going into for this belt right here, and he's the one that holds onto the belt.
Yeah.
Right. It's gonna be exciting.
Let me sneak a question there.
Yeah,
So,
get in there.
He's 3-0. You're 6-0. How did he beat? How does that happen with you having more fights, better record, so to speak? How is he the champion? You're not already.
He just had more hype being a boxing champion.
Oh, okay.
So he's a former
He
boxer.
was a bigger name. He had a
He's
bigger
bigger
boxer,
name.
bigger
Okay,
following.
yeah,
You know,
okay,
so.
okay. That answers
Yep.
my question. Yeah, that makes sense, I guess.
I mean, it's still. I mean, he obviously was able to beat the champion, take the belt, and hold the belt. You know, so
Okay.
he definitely has some skill still. So, but
That's cool.
So do I. So
Yeah,
I'm
oh,
definitely gonna
yeah,
go.
man,
I'm gonna go
man.
in there. I'm gonna show him, man. I feel
Yeah,
like
nephew.
I feel like I'm relatively unknown to like the big mass population, you know. So,
Yeah.
but I do feel like he has a lot of eyes on him, and I'm gonna go in there and show everybody that I can hang with the best in
Yeah.
the world, and I have world class striking.
A lot of eyes be wide, wondering how come their man's on the ground. Watch. Oh man, I can't wait for this
I
fight.
know it is going to be an exciting one, and I know that I know you talked about how you've been training, you know, in the past few months, you know, and you're getting ready to head out to Las Vegas for a whole month of training out there, and that's everyday training out in the heat, you know, and you guys talk about Vegas a lot. I've never been out to Vegas yet.
Right.
So, I plan on being out there sometime in April. So I don't know how that's gonna be, and I don't know how much fun it's gonna be. Never been there before, you know.
Right. That's
So
always a
I'm
fun
gonna
time.
check it out. And then,
Don't have
I don't
too
drink
much
no more.
fun out there.
I don't drink no more. I don't drink no more, so I don't have to
It's
worry
still fun.
about
It's
that.
still
Yeah.
awesome time.
You probably still get in trouble, huh?
You could. Well, you won't, because you said you're gonna be playing cards.
Oh yeah.
Like you
well,
might get in trouble with the table because
you in trouble losing money.
you're in trouble with your wife by losing all that money.
Oh man, I'm gonna play cards out there. Though. That's what I'm gonna do. I'll go out there and just like you can go out there and beat people up, I'll beat people on the table.
I'll go and take care of the drinks.
So today, a little while later this afternoon, we're gonna be all heading down to the Whirling Thunder Wellness Gymnasium, where we're gonna have a cedar ceremony for Carlos as he takes off, getting ready to take off out to Las Vegas for his training. I know that we wanted the community and the family wanted to make sure that we send you off in a good way, a Winnebago way, and for a lot of people, like just recently too, like last week, the wrestling team, the Winnebago wrestling team, headed down to the state wrestling meet, and they had like five kids from our school that made it down there. So they had a ceremony for them when they left. You know, state champions when they left, they got cedar smoked off. You know, so anytime somebody tries to, you know, from our community does something good, we try to send them off in a good way, and you know, the older one's called the Winnebago way. So
Safe travels. Let
travels.
nobody gets injured and hurt and stuff like that. So just kind of making sure you send you guys off the right way. I just seen on there, and Sarah said, yeah, it's 10 hours. So it's 11:30 p.m. right now out there. So just in case Carlos fights at 7:30, you know.
if it's the main event, it might be around 10 o'clock.
Yeah. So that's doable, I guess.
Yep. But yeah, hey. So anyway, our pops, Greg Bass Sr., will be officiating the ceremony down to the Wellness Center. So any of you guys that are listening out there on the radio that might want to attend, you guys go ahead and meet us down there. At 2:30 is when we're going to start that up. But yeah, other than that, you know, I know that this big fight, they're showing some pictures of your past fights up there, Carlos, and I see you got those royal blue and white shorts right there, which I don't know if you remember, but royal blue and white is Winnebago colors here for our school. And what about sponsors? You want to give a shout out to your sponsors at this time?
I'm gonna wait and hold off on that. Like I
Okay.
said, I just got some stuff. I'm still going.
Okay.
With that. Soon to be announced, but definitely gonna give a huge shout out to them when I can.
Yeah. So whenever you get like you're updated on news or any kind of updates for scheduling or stuff like that, just if you could just send it to me or B-Luv, we'll make sure that the big voice gets it so we can get it out there and let all the fans know. You know.
For sure, 100%.
Yep. Hey, then I have a lot of your buddies, man. A lot of people that are your age from Winnebago, Devin Grant and your brother Stu,
Yeah.
everybody's messaging me saying, asking what time's that thing gonna be here, what time's gonna happen. So you might see some of your old friends down there too, your old
Yeah.
homeboys and stuff down there
No,
too. So
sure. I'm super excited. Like I said, I know just it's kind of just surreal that like, I'm going to Dubai. I'm headlining in Dubai. It's the first bare knuckle show that they've had out there. So
Yeah.
it is definitely history. Just coming away with the belt is just going to be icing on the cake. And just make it a super fun time. And it's a long flight back. So I definitely want to make sure I have a fun flight.
yeah,
You've been
yeah.
doing some research and stuff about the place where you're going to be at out there and stuff like that. So, in between your workout sessions and stuff like that, you go do some sightseeing or anything like that. You do any research on that yet or not?
I I definitely plan to go see some stuff. I think I'll stay out there maybe a couple extra days, but if I go out there earlier, it'll all be just to train. Like it's all business, You definitely it'll be fun to be there, but I'm there with a purpose for sure.
Yeah.
For sure. Yeah.
Now, I kind of think that maybe even like because I've seen pictures of Dubai, just a beautiful, beautiful place. I think that would even be help with adrenaline, thinking, man, look at where I'm at, I'm getting in that fight. So yeah, hey, you guys, so there, we just keep on going back to the same thing about how amazing it's going to be, and I know that we talked about this all week long on the sports show. I know DJ Besame brought it up during some of her shows too. So we're trying to build everything up to today, you guys, and today we're all sitting here excited. And I know that Carlos, we're so proud of you. So proud of you on from where you began. Over 10 years ago. Remember, didn't you say like you even fought out to the Winnebago when they were having fights out here?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I think I had about, I want to say 21 amateur MMA fights. I went pro. I think so far I have 8 pro fights, 9 pro fights altogether. And just undefeated, knocking people out. Feel like I found the secret. And I'm gonna take it as far as I can.
Yeah.
Like I said, I'm right here on the cusp of world title, and I'm gonna make sure I come back with a belt.
Yeah, man. We can't even hype it up any more than that. We had a young man on our show a couple days ago. His name was Jared Doxey. He was the heavyweight division for the state wrestling, and he's a junior this year. I think he got cut right before the state wrestling meet last year, so he wrestled with the purpose this year, and he wrestled like the top 6 guys or something like that, 5 guys, and he came out victorious, man. He held on. He didn't go for like the winning pin or anything like that. He wrestled smart. He played his cards right.
Yeah.
The other guy was way bigger than him, but he got a couple points and he held on to those points. And the young man was in here the other day, and he told us the story while it was fresh in his head about all the things that was going through his head on that day or on that week, but on that day was the most special time. So, myself personally, I brought that up because you get back after April 4th and stuff like that, and I'm looking at we're gonna be sitting down here and trying to get another interview with you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure.
It's gonna be a great one too. So, let's see here. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, we're coming to an end right here on this session of the Big Voice Sports Talk Show. Unless you guys got anything more to add to this right here, I know that we're not only hyping it up for ourselves, we're hyping it up for our listeners too, But if you guys got any last things,
Just that's what I tell all these the young guys that come through is and you're already doing it. Take it in, have fun doing it. It sounds like every time you talk about it, it's something fun, and then just enjoy yourself and soak up the memories. And that's we're all gonna do it for you too. So just stay on top of your game, and you're older than all the young ones we talk to, so it's kind of you already know what you need to do. So there's really nothing more we could say for advice, because we never done that kind of sport.
No.
No. So it's just,
and it's crazy because it's one of the things that on the weekend that I love to sit and watch. It's just boxing and MMA and bare knuckle fighting. It's just one thing that come Saturday night, hey, what are we watching tonight? Who's fighting? You know, that kind of thing. And then to have, you know, our very own up here, my nephew right here, here to go get that belt, man. You know, I'm all pumped up for you guys, man. So, but Carlos, anything else you want to add to that, man? Because I know that we gave you the mic, but me and Buff kind of get hoggy with the mic a little bit, you know.
You do.
It's hard just to say. I'm super excited. Like, I know I've said it a bunch of times out here. This opportunity is huge, and it's, like I said, everything that I've worked for, and I wouldn't have worked this hard if I didn't want to be here, you know, for this world title. So everything I do to get ready, I'm going to the fullest. And just April 4th, make sure you guys tune in. I think it should be on the DAZN app. I'll definitely keep everybody posted here, so make sure you guys can get the right time to watch.
Yeah.
And thanks for all the support. Love each and every one of you guys. And I'll bring the belt back to Winnebago.
Let's go,
Perfect.
man. Hey,
Perfect.
Couldn't said it any better than myself.
Yeah.
Hey, but I just want to say that, you know, there are a lot of kids that are looking up to you, like especially in your neighborhood, your community, you know, where you're hanging out all down in Omaha. But back home, you know, there's a lot of youngsters too that like watching the fights and MMA and stuff like that. And bare knuckle is relatively still new compared to how old boxing and stuff is, you know. So it's a growing sport, and to have this over here, and the first time that they're gonna do this over in Dubai, and having you out there headlining, man, just saying that give me the chills, bro. All right, so any last shout outs, guys? Any last shout outs? I'll make sure we if you guys didn't say a shout out yet that you wanted to make sure and mention.
I'll shout out my brother Blaine Richards, my brother Gabriel Trinidad. He has this fight coming up March 14th. All my teammates, Skywalker 101, that helped me get ready. My brother Jamal Hill, my brother Anthony Smith, my coach Danny Molina, my coach Scott Morton. All you guys love you. And thanks for helping me get ready for this moment. And I can't wait to go out there and put on a performance for everybody.
Oh, yeah, man. Oh, yeah. Hey, all those names that he just not mentioned, I want to say Pinigi. I want to say thank you guys for taking care of our Carlos down there in a good way like that. Then, guiding him to the belt.
Mm-hmm.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning in for this episode of the Big Voice Sports Talk Show. I'm your host, Coach Q, along right here with B-Luv. Is definitely in the house all the time, and had this interview with our very own Carlos Trinidad Snake. We are heading down to Whirling Thunder for a cedar ceremony. So all y'all who can make it, let's all meet up down there. See you guys down there.
Peace out.
Peace out.
The Big Voice. KWTN 100.9 FM. Allen, Nebraska. The official radio station of the Winnebago tribe.